Breaking news. It's just come to our knowledge that the Prime Minister and the Director General of Health are making a sudden trip to the Antarctica. Evidently, one of the scientists have dobbed in the local penguin colony because they have been breaking social distancing rules. It's isolation. That's what it's all about at the moment, isn't it? Waiting for something to happen. Waiting for something to finish. Waiting. You know, today's passage reflects on waiting. It comes from Isaiah 40. I like Isaiah. I've always liked him. I think he is the best writer in the Bible. His word pictures and his poetry are par excellence. And you know, he's the only one that's ever had an oratorio composed of his works. And that says something. Let me read Isaiah 40, 30 through 31. Even youths shall faint and be weary, and young men shall fall exhausted. But they who wait upon the Lord, they shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Now, this has nothing to do with physical exercise, physical training, although I wouldn't have minded a set of eagle's wings when I was an 18-year-old and was intensively training as a middle distance runner. I certainly felt weary and tired at times and could have done with those wings. No, the passage is a comment, no matter what the exploits of a youth, in all his or her strength, there is still a limit to human endeavour. You cannot run and train forever without collapsing. But in the matter of human perseverance, if we get quite running with perseverance, then God can sustain us. Only God can sustain us in our human persevering qualities. In the passage that I just read, the overall chapter 40 and 41, Isaiah is writing about a time that is troubling to the Jew. It begins with God comforting his people because they have been through a lot, but they're also going to face a lot of problems in the future. They may have defeated Sennacherib and the Assyrian Empire, but just over the horizon is the Babylonian Empire, and following them, the Medo-Persian Empire. God gives them hope in this passage, in these two chapters. Gives them hope and begins with a long discourse on his greatness, in much the same way as he told Job about his greatness way back then. He's telling the Israelites the same thing. I can do anything. I don't grow weary or faint, says God. And the point is, the verse I just read, unfortunately it finishes up that we will grow weary with life. And that's what Isaiah is on about. He's trying to tell us that God is with us, that God gives us the strength to get through the difficult times of life. Now, the term wait upon, which I prefer, there's quite a number of variations on this particular phrase, but wait upon implies a period of expectancy. You know, remember restaurants? They were the places we used to go and have a meal, and we would sit down, or the waiter, waitress would sit us down and present us with a menu, and then he or she would wait patiently for us to order from that menu. Waited patiently. And that's what we need to do now. Today we are faced with so much that is tough with life. Don't fret about it. Don't fret about social media and all the trash and garbage that comes from that wants to cause you to be fearful of the future. Don't allow yourself to be fearful of the future, whether it be physical in health or whether it be economic as in wealth. Don't fret over it. Wait upon the Lord. While it may be God that stirs up the crises of history, he is also the one who gives refreshment for his dry people. Just remember that. In our dryness and worry and fretting, the Lord gives us refreshment. So I leave this thought for you today. Do read chapters 40 and 41 in particular, and think about how you can wait upon the Lord. Amen.